Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Stacy. This is 18 Crow Tarot, and I'm happy to be here. Let's do an energy check-in. Let's see what we're dealing with today. And with the person on this other side needs to hear right now. Trust that this message found you at the perfect time. So we have nature and perspective. So what I'm already feeling is there's a nature to things, and there's a higher perspective. There's a different perspective than what you're maybe used to seeing in your day-to-day basis, or maybe in going to nature gives you this different perspective as well, seeing things from a different side. And let's see what the challenge is. What is the challenge for the viewer at this moment? So the challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. So starting something towards your stability, right? So something's keeping you from that initial stage of like, okay, I'm gonna go and start this or receive this money, income, stability, right? So what's the past energy? It's the past, present, future. Past is death, so something needs to die or something died. Let's see what the present is. How are you at this current moment? What's the energy you have right now? We have the Hermit, so there might be some separation, some seclusion, and it's almost like, or maybe this death of like in relationships or something pushed you into the hermit mode. It isolated you a little bit, that now it's almost like you see this crow. There's 3 cups over here, and this cup is coming by from the clouds. So it's almost like it's given to you. It's like an opportunity, and that's the same with this. So that's the challenge, is you accepting this cup from the universe. It's like a miracle that's coming to you. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for success. It's the initial thing, so you might not believe it, and maybe this is what you're working with right now. It's like, how do I believe this is gonna work out? How do I believe this is for me? How do I believe this is real? Because I've lost before, you know, I've lost some cups before. I've spilled them or whatever it is. Or maybe you're just like, oh, I'm happy with these, but, or you're having like the choices, like, it's like, how do I know which one is the one? But in a way, you kind of know it is. You kind of know that's for you, because you're staring at it. You're giving your, like the crow is almost like giving the back to these as well. And the Lovers is divine union, so a balanced, we have the Kundalini, you know, so it's almost like an alignment between your chakras and you. And there's a unifying force inside of you, the masculine and the feminine. The masculine, the sun, the feminine, the moon. It's like the action taken and the emotional forces coming together, bonded, you know, working together head to head, and then also flying, taking flight together, stable enough with the root. So it's like stable enough, the intuition, these are like giving me the pillars. What are your pillars? What are you building on? So that's, if that's a current, you're doing amazing. So let's see, let's not hide these overall messages. It's like the higher perspective of this. So how can the viewer solve this problem? The Devil. Ooh, so these are like, what are you, take a look at what you're bonded to. What are you bonded to? What are your attachments? What are you giving attention to? What are you not letting go of and you feel like it's you feel chained to? Wow, this is a really interesting depiction. So yeah, you're chained and you have a mask on, so it's almost like taking the mask off as well. Where are you pretending and why? You know, I'm confused about why it's chained to his little bird, and maybe I'll get like some insight. But there's no death here. I mean, it's almost like everything is death. There's actually no life here. There's no nature. Interesting. It's like the winter. It's like you're permanently stay here at the loss of it. And you gotta like almost like realize that things are starting to bloom where they are. So what does the viewer have to let go of? What does the viewer have to let go of? Ooh. The 10 of Pentacles came in the challenge. So yes, and it came over the Ace of Pentacles. So this, it might be the biggest success yet. This new opportunity, this new business opportunity, this new investment, this new something coming in, it's a miracle. It's like an opportunity given straight to you. It's made for you, and it might be the most successful thing you ever actually take on. So it could be intimidating. It could be difficult to let go of these energies of like, oh, maybe you were just comfortable being by yourself, and here we have the star over here, but you're like a hidden star, but you have to kind of like let go of whatever you need to. There's 3 feathers. That fell 3 could be significant. Yeah, interesting. Okay, we got indecision going on. So there's like an indecision between, should I let this go and should I go, or like thinking you're attached to this, but you're really not. This crow has a light, he's carrying it, so like it's almost like you're looking, but you're not looking at yourself, or knowing that like even though you might be in this like lifeless place, you have light inside you. You are the light that could bring light to others as well. So there's indecision in that, and there's like an advice of keep working, and just passionately work towards that. Work faster, maybe. Like if you've been slowing down, just get up and go with it. The 8 of Wands, it just means like something fast is coming in, success is coming in, but you still have to be patient about what you've put in work in, but it's coming in. That success is yours. That 10 of Pentacles, that stability, that like that stability is coming in. The King of Pentacles. Wow, so there's a lot of stability. And then we have the 10 of Cups, which is the complete fulfillment. It's like everything you work for. Like you want the family, you got the family. You want the stability, you have the stability. You want the success in jobs and everything, you have it. And it's almost like being that light, like also being that light and rainbow in others' lives. Oh, and we have that little bird. Remember I told you, I was like, I don't know what this little bird is, but I'll see what it like comes, like what story it tells. I mean, it's not precisely the same, right? But it's like if something is chained, you kind of like let it free. Like you're not chained. If you think you're chained to something, you might not be. You hold all the power. Take the blindfold off, and you hold all the power to let go of whatever you think you're attached to, and give death to that person who kept thinking that you're stuck in a situation, you're stuck in something. Oh, my little crow, it fell. Ooh, I really like this. Can we get a confirmation? Let's do a confirmation real quick. Let's confirm this read and see if we have any other messages. Alrighty. Oh, we got the 6 of Cups. We got the 2 of Discs. So there's like you're juggling something. It's maybe the indecision, that 2 is relevant. The Hierophant is someone highly intuitive. Spiritual is like something important to you. So there's a groundedness to that. So seeking that grounded energy, or to ground yourself in nature in order to get the higher perspective. Or you also pray and seek advice to get higher perspective. So this is like confirming the energies. And 6 of Cups is just like equal exchange. It's joy. There's like that union with someone else. So you are getting everything you wish for. So there, whatever indecisions that you're feeling, it's almost like it's challenging you. And if everything starts in the mind, it's almost like you have to let go. You have to like really let go. At the bottom we have the 2 of Wands. Yes, look at that, like the battle between yourself. It's just like destroying the possibilities. And we have the Lovers at the top. So yes, so there's something happening. Something is coming towards you, or you're manifesting something. You're like, it could be a marriage, because also the Hierophant is a marriage. So if you wanted to get married, if you wanted to start a family, it's like it's coming to you. Just stay grounded, stay like, don't lose your mental shit, analyze things, stay clear. And this fell. So the Shadow, it's almost like look at the shadow things, the Mystic, and then we have the Riddle. I'm gonna pause it real quick. So the Shadow, the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. So you're denying a part of yourself that you're denying yourself this happiness. You're denying it for yourself, and I don't know why you're doing that. It says, although every card in the Archetypes deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. So it's almost like the perfectionism is like you end up picking apart what's not perfect, and then you end up picking apart or just being very judgmental with yourself or others. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole, rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow. we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take the inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with, no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move toward the shadow with patience and compassion. Oh my God, that's beautiful. So it says, when light, revealing unconscious aspects of the shadow and the world. So it's almost like looking at the bigger picture. Again, it's like, if you need some of that, spend time in nature, go see, learn from the birds, learn from nature itself, how things work. And it'll use it as an analogy. It's like, oh, what is this telling me about me? And you'll find the beauty in those shadow aspects of it. So we have the mystic, and the mystic is also like embodying that butterfly energy, which it goes from a cocoon, it goes from the worm's eye view into a bigger, you know, because now you got wings, but it goes through a very difficult phase of hermit mode and gooiness, and just like letting go of the old life. You know, it goes from, if you think, actually, yeah, the old dies. Hold up. So it goes from, honestly, I don't even know where to put this one up. But yeah, it goes from like the cocoon stages, which is like the hermit mode, to the death of the old, and then just like flying, you know, the caterpillar, boom, it flies into the butterfly. And with that, you get to see a higher perspective. You get to fly, and then you're like, whoa, like this whole life is different, you know. But you let go of the attachment, which it could have been like the body, it could have been the little voice in your head telling you you're not good enough, it's not perfect, you're not worthy of marriage, you're not worthy of having whatever it is that you want to have, which is like ridiculous, right? Let me read the other one. Okay, so we have the mystic, the seeker, the light worker, the dreamer. When light, it's a remover of darkness, visionary and ageless. When dark, it expects results, seeks attention and recognition. So it says, the mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or light-hearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fearlessly dedicated to the path of transformation in order to save the earth from darkness. Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in it, in the presence of it, harness the potential and the latent energy behind it, and embedded with light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic revels in mystery, is the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. Oh, you know what this just told me too? That you might have been like, your attachment could also just be the comfort of being a loner. You've just accepted it as is. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna be alone. It is what it is. I like spending time alone. And it's like, and you might just be too comfortable how things are. You know, that could be another thing as well. But it's saying that like you play a big part in this world and this community and everything. So you're kind of being called to come out of that and work with others. So let's see. Then we have the riddle. When light, a great awakening of aha moments. When dark, is manipulation, deceit, and trickery. So it says the puzzle, the question, the mystery. So when the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical. That goes from literal to perspective. Okay, what is this telling me? From what is right in front of you to like, okay, what's deeper than that, you know? From logic to mythic. Oh, and you are the mystic, so this could be easy to you. Or embracing those parts should be what you're being called to do. You're thinking too small and literally about the situation. Oh my God, so seek a higher perspective. So it's saying, the riddle card appears when the energy is deep and mysterious, like the elusive wisdom in a Zen cone. Focusing harder won't do it, neither will increased effort. Time, surrender, and humor are your only allies. What feels like a most present dilemma won't reveal its deeper wisdom for a long time. Eventually, you'll learn a profound lesson from the riddle. For now, get comfortable with the limitations of your intellect and the reality of not knowing. It may in fact be the only reality there is. So yeah, so if you've been, you know, comfortable in being the one that's the smartest in the room and you just know everything, it's like, we absolutely don't. You know, there's always a different perspective. There's always a different point of view. There's always something that if you exchange with someone else, you learn from them as well. So that's like that equal give and take. That's like that working with someone, that unification of like surrender and action and emotions and decisive and, you know, taking dominance, but then also learning how to receive from time to time and everything. But yeah, this is your reading. I hope you really enjoy it, and just know that, you know, you're doing great. Just accept those darker parts of yourself, make friends with it, and yeah. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.